Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, we are going to be doing a house cleanse slash protection. This is more though on the cleansing side. Okay, we want to remove the negative, the evil that has been stuck in your walls, okay? On you, on your walls, on your clothes, more importantly, your home, your territory. That's your private area where you feel you, or at least where you can try to feel yourself, right? Compared to work, outside where there's negativity, evil, so on and so forth. Okay, now for those who have roommates, try to do your best and to put it in the living room or in the kitchen somewhere where it's the main of your home. That's where most people spend time in, that there's more activity there. Okay, but if you can't, then that's fine. Go ahead and try to leave it in your bedroom or somewhere where where it's at. Okay. um Let me show you the ingredients that you will need. You're going to need a white or clear glass plate. Okay, then you're going to need garlic. You're going to need a whole garlic with the skin, the shell, however you know it by. So in other words, this part here, very important. We want to use the whole thing. Okay, of course, a knife, some lemon. I prefer lemon, but if you have lime, then that's fine. Salt. I do prefer the salt, the really thick one. In some areas, it is called sal del mar. If you can get that, perfect. It's pretty much that really thick rock salt. The reason why is because the fine salt, the really cut up salt, that has been through machines. So we want to go as natural as we can. Of course, I'm using a knife here. If you have anything sharp, maybe a tree that you filed up, you'd be surprised, in some areas here. So if you can do that, if you have some sort of wand and it's sharp enough, please by all means use that. Preferably that. We want to go as all natural as we can. All right, so what should we do first? You want to make sure, number one, that you are in a happy place. Okay, whether you need to take a few minutes to yourself and just clear your mind, clear your energy, just imagine yourself sitting down or laying down, and it's just plain white, plain or clear. There's nothing, just you thinking of nothing. It's quiet. Okay, make sure that you will not get interrupted when you are doing this. You want to stay as positive, as clean and clear as possible. Anything that has to do with cleanse and protection, healing, you always want to make sure you are thinking of nothing. You are clear of all negative and old, horrible energies that we don't need. We need to let it go. And I do have here dragon's blood resin burning here. So, I've been sitting here for a while, okay? Because I am going to put this up in my house. All right, so we have our plate here, and make sure that it doesn't, as we can see that this plate has some sort of designs. It doesn't matter. As long as there's no logos, no Happy Halloween, Merry Christmas. No, we want a clean In other words, like visually clean here, you know. Of course, wash it. And all right, what do we need to do after? After here, we're going to get our salt. Okay? Maybe I should have taken off the tape before we started here. So, after you have cleared your mind, your space, you have your plate in front of you, and then now the salt. Okay, now my salt is pretty fine. Not as fine, but it's fine salt. And I really thought I had some sal del mar. I call it rock salt, fat salt. I have found those places here in the States in the international stores, the Latin stores. All right, so we are definitely going to be adding a lot here. And I mean a lot. Why aren't you coming out? All right. You guys hear that? There's a big chunk of salt in there. All right. I want a lot. And I want to go in the motion clockwise. When you're doing stuff like this, you always want to go with your gut feeling. So whether you're using your hand to pour out the salt, pay attention. Maybe it's meant for you to get three handfuls, 6 handfuls. But of course, when I'm pouring it out, I'll feel it too, you know, like, okay, that's enough, or I need a little bit more, or that's good. I do need a little bit more though. I don't feel that this is enough. So of course, I'm going to add some more. All right. Okay, once you have the salt here, now this is where you're going to recite a prayer, a cleansing prayer, a house protection prayer. There are a few online. You can definitely read Psalm 91. You can read any part of the Bible, anything that makes sense to you, that feels right for you. You can say your own prayer. Again, because we want our house, our space cleansed and protected from all evil, okay? This salt, you are putting your intention into this plate, into this salt. Number one, the salt is purification and is to cleanse and protect, okay? I am going to say 3 Holy Fathers, 3 Padre Nuestros, okay? Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad, así en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy el pan de cada día y perdona nuestros deudas, así como nosotros perdonamos a nuestros deudores, no nos dejes caer en tentación. Since I am I'm devoted to my mother Mary, Virgin Mary, I am going to say there is a prayer for Virgin Mary. Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo, bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendita sea el fruto de tu vientre. Jesús, Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amen. And then, of course, I always like to just sit here and just visualize this salt cleansing and protecting my home, bringing nothing but happiness, success, protection, healing, love, purity, cleanse. And you don't have to rush at all. When it feels right, it feels right. And you just continue to pray, continue to put your intention, continue to visualize just everything fitting perfectly all together. Everyone's happy, everyone's successful, everyone's healthy, everyone's happy. Okay, now once I pray over the salt, that's when you can get creative with this, okay? You can use a sigil, a symbol. You can get very, very creative here, okay? Any type of sigils, whether you want to use an Archangel Michael sigil, the Virgin Mary's symbol, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to use. Now me, since I have done this before, and I have made the form of a cross, en el nombre del Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo. Amen. And that's how I'm going to leave it. Okay? I'm going to leave the form of the cross. If I had put in another symbol here, you leave the symbol alone. And of course, eventually when you pick up the plate, just be very careful, of course. You're not going to go crazy and shake the plate around. But once the symbol is here, and you're going to place this above where no one can see it, no one can look at it, no one can even notice it. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, so after that, we are going to get our lime or lemon, whatever you have. And this here, we are going to form a cross. Now you're not going to cut the lemon all the way down. So I'm just going to about halfway. And I am also going to repeat again. En nombre del Padre, del Hijo, y el Espíritu Santo. Amen. All right. So I'm going to put that to the side. So we're going to open it up just a little bit here. Don't you just love the smell of lemon and lime? It smells great. You don't want to open it up all the way. Now, you guys, if you have whole cloves, this is another additional add-on here that you can add. You can get very creative, but this is something I wanted to do just simple and easy. You don't need much ingredients. You can definitely add some more to these, definitely, but I'm going to keep it simple here. All right, so I want to put one here. You can put it anywhere you want. You can add one, you can add 2 lemons, you can add 4 lemons, limes, however much feels right to you. You can put them around, you can shape them however you feel that you should put them. Okay, now I'm going to need some more salt. And I'm going to put some in the lemon here, inside. Okay. And once again, I'm so sorry, you guys. Well, I pushed you guys with my leg. And once again, I'm going to pray over the lemon. Sorry, let me just adjust you guys really quickly. I'm going to pray over the lemon and the salt. Once again, you want to make sure you're continuing to pray. You're continuing to put that intention. You are waking this material stuff up. You are putting it to work. You are telling it what to do. Because if you just get a plate and you just get salt, you get a knife, you get a piece of garlic, you put it all together and you put it away, it's not really going to do much. All it is lemon, plate, salt, knife, garlic. That's it. Your intention is very important. Your energy is very important. You telling it what to do, you demanding it is the key here. Okay? So I'm going to pause because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me here, not unless you want me to keep it live and open here. Maybe I should. And you guys later on, just let me know if you want me to cut it and get to the next section here. But let's go ahead and do this as lively as possible. Okay. Usually when you're doing stuff like this, it's towards the end where you really have to put that final touch. Okay, so I have 2 here. I'm going to do 2. So once again, I'm going to do the form of a cross. Now this is something I really prefer you to do when it comes to the lemons. The salt, that's really up to you. But with the lemon, this is something that goes just way back. Just do the form of a cross, okay? You don't have to say, en nombre del Padre, el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo, amen. You don't have to say, like if you're a Catholic or, no, just all you got to do is form the cross, All right. So that's that part. And again, I'm going to try to open it just a little bit here. I don't want it completely closed because the lemon here is going to absorb the negativity, is going to absorb the evilness, okay? That's why we want to open up the lime and lemon, okay? Because if you just have a lime just sitting there, I mean, yes, you can, but you really want it to absorb it here. So that's why we open it up. All right. So let's add some salt in there. Okay. Don't get stingy with this stuff because this right here is what's going to help you and protect you. Okay. All right. Now the last thing. Here I go again, knocking you guys over. The last thing is the garlic. Keep every piece of the garlic. This is another good one here. This is going to remove all the evil from your house, all the evil spirits. It's kind of like it's scaring them away. You want everything. 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 I was trying to pick up a piece here to show you guys. But as you can see, again with the garlic, you can put it around clockwise. 2 here, 2 here, 3 here. It's up to you, however it feels. Okay. All right. So once we are done, I will do my final prayer. Once again, I like to do the Padre Nuestro, Holy Father, and then the Mother Mary prayer. And again, I will do 3 Fathers, 1 Mary. Then I will do my own protection, me telling you what to do. Then once I am done, I am going to go take this to my kitchen, somewhere high where no one is going to see. Okay, so I will place that on the top, and after that, I'm going to let it sit there for a week. After a week, I will go and check on it. I will check on the lemon or lime. Look at the way it looks. Look if it's black. Look if it's just looks like it's so rotten and horrible. That means that yes, it has absorbed a lot of negativity and evil. So what do? We dump everything but the plate. Now, if you don't have a plate that, if it depends on you too. If you don't feel right keeping the plate even after you washed it with hot water and soap, and I wouldn't even use a sponge. You don't want to involve your kitchen stuff that you use to feed yourself and your family. You don't want to involve that with, you trying to manifest, you trying to do magic. You don't want to mix those two things together. So, soap, all you got to do is put some soap on it and with your hands. Of course, you want to dump it first out. Don't use your hands. Usually what I do is I just grab the plate. I have bags ready and I grab the plate and I just let everything fall in the bag. I try to, shake off the plate, try to get as much off as I can. Then once I'm done, I'm not going to go and, touch the salt or with the leftover salt. No, I'm just going to go straight to the sink, hot water, put some soap on the plate and let the hot water go on it. And yeah, you can easily visualize that plate is being cleansed. Anything before it, anything previous that has been on that plate, any energy that has been on that plate previously has been removed. You are visualizing literally with the hot water, it's just slipping off the plate. Okay? That's your way of cleansing the plate. Now you can do that, and then after that you can do an extra step with whether you put holy water on the plate, Florida water, your own type of water, your own holy water that you've made. It's really up to you. Now, if you don't have those with hot water and soap, that's fine. And by you putting your intention into the plate and cleansing it, perfect. Okay, so after that, then you can go ahead and do this step again, all these steps again, and place it above your house. And as many times as because for some people at first, it'll be a lot. It'll be Um, the lemon will get rotten faster than other people. It's different in every household. It's different in every occasion. Um, but it really depends on you. If you feel the need to do this once a week, then by all means. If you feel that you should do this once a month, then go ahead. Once every 2 weeks, that's fine. Once every 3 weeks, so on and so forth. However much you feel. If you feel even the next day you got to do it, then go ahead. If you want to do it every single day for the next 7 days, that's up to you. Whatever feels right for you, whatever you feel drawn to do. Just because I do it, once a week and the neighbor does it once a month, that you have to, follow me or follow that person. No, you do whatever feels right for you. Okay? Now, but I am going to give this 7 days. Once those 7 days are up, I will take a look, and if it looks fresh, then I'll leave it on for another 7 days. And then, from there, and this is just something that you can continue to do over and over again. If you are feeling sick, or a family member is feeling really sick and just horrible, lemon, you guys, lemon and salt underneath the bed, very powerful. Again, you always want to put your intention into the salt, into the lemon, okay? Always, 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 always. I hope I got all the questions that I think people will ask. But even though if you don't have, and if say you don't want to do this anymore after the 7 days or a month, then I would just get rid of everything. Get rid of it all, the plate, and it's okay. If it wasn't for you, you don't feel it, that's fine. There's so much more you can do, but I don't see how this will not help, because the salt is very magical. The salt is very powerful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.